Introduce yourself for the camera and tell them what you do in the band.
Hi, my name is Matt Long. I'm the guitarist and singer in Matt Long.
What a shocker.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Adam, I'm the bass player.
And I'm Kev, I'm the drummer.
Let me start with you, Matt. I met a couple of years ago at Hard Rock Hill when you were playing with your other band, Catfish.
Yeah.
But both your albums have both won numerous awards, and including yourself as one Best Guitarist.
I didn't win it, I was nominated.
Didn't win it, you were nominated.
Yeah.
You should have won it.
Oh, bless.
Checks in the post. Right, I described Catfish as a Delta come dirty blues band. Would you agree with that?
I never like calling anything really.
Okay.
But blues rock is always the
Blues
kind
rock,
of the main label, I guess.
As long as people like us, you can sort of sort you out.
Exactly.
That's a
We're
good
not too
one.
picky.
That's fine. The genre's fine. This band of yours, Matt Long.
This is Matt Long, yeah.
Matt Long. Harder rock.
Yeah, it originally just intended to be whatever I wanted to write, really. It just happened to be that most of it was kind of the rock side of things. But yeah, it was just what I could do on my own devices, really.
A little bit of blues in there.
I'm sure someone can find
Sure,
some.
someone will find it.
Influences all that.
Exactly. Oh yeah, influences.
Well, I read recently your love for metal and rock went to the back burner a bit.
Well,
That's why you got this band together in a way.
so when I was in a few bands beforehand. I was in a blues band and a metal band, and they all kind of folded at once. They all kind of disappeared. And then Catfish started out of that. So I'm very grateful for that. But that's been 4.5 years of not doing a lot of the rock and metal stuff. So this is kind of me trying to get back into it as well.
Mm-hmm. You wanted to get out there and play gritty, edgier stuff, yeah?
Yeah, I missed headbanging.
Headbanging, yeah, well, like myself. Aging rocker, very aging.
Never
rocker.
too old headbanging.
Very aging rocker. Right, you not only got a Catfish album on the way. You listening, people? Catfish album on the
Catfish
way.
album on the way.
Very
Hopefully.
cool cover.
Yeah. Thank you.
Cool cover.
Thank you very much. There's only been a couple of fart jokes. It's
It's
been
got
great.
you on it, Kev. It's got you on it, Kev.
I'd say
Unfortunately not. No. So it's not that good.
I'm going to say hopefully less than a month, or at least a month.
Excellent.
Yeah, you can pre-order it now.
We'll pre-order it now on the
I've
website.
also heard you're playing an album with you guys
I
as
am.
well.
We are currentently recording it and also writing it at the same time.
Yeah, now's your chance. Plug both of them. Go
And
for it.
well, there's nothing really to plug at the minute, but we're currently working on an album. Hopefully, it'll be out before the end of the year, and we're looking for more shows to come and do.
When it's a little further along, I'm sure we'll do some kind of pre-order thing.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll let you know when it's out.
Just
it'll
like
be
you can pre-order the Catfish album, Burning Bridges, coming out
And then
at some point.
yeah, but follow various Facebook pages and all that kind of stuff.
And you also played in Catfish, yeah?
Yes, and still currently. Yes.
Yeah, and I guess your love of hard rock's as strong as Matt's.
Yeah, totally. I mean, that's sort of where we met. We were when we were at ACM. We were forming metal bands and rock bands. And he's
been a while.
Yeah, and he's yet to shake me yet. So
Well, the opportunity to play both genres is great anyway, yeah?
yeah, totally. I mean, me and Matt have so many common interests and influences that kind of, I think I just kind of slot into what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Which is
Because you've been together for quite a while, you two. I read that.
yeah.
About 6-7 years now.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Friends.
So romantic.
I know.
Yeah. Saying bromance, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we met, like I say, we met ACM, started some bands and things, but he's such a versatile player that you can put him in any band and he'll make it sound great.
Right, if you two guys don't mind, I want to come to the legend, Mr. Kevin.
Mr. Hickman.
Mr. Hickman here. Hello to the camera, little kiss for the camera there, Kev.
Oh, kiss.
I say a legend because if people don't know this man, he's played all over the world.
Like most people. If you don't know this man, you're most people.
He's rubbed shoulders with rock royalty. You listen to this, such as Slash, Joe Satriani, The Darkness. This is when you were with Raven Eye, your first band, right? Yeah. And you played with Aaron Buchanan, of course.
Yep.
We've seen you doing that, and you're doing a double shift tonight.
Yeah, playing with both bands.
So you're going to be exhausted.
It's the
Yeah, it's good.
Apparently they're all saying it's Kevin Hickman and the Hickmans.
Yeah,
Kev Hickman and Hickman's.
Featuring Kev Hickman.
Featuring Kev Hickman.
Yeah.
You got the combination.
And if we're lucky, we might get a guest appearance from
Exactly.
So Chrissy's just taking it back step tonight, you know?
Totally. I've got a stand-up routine planned for the middle.
I actually genuinely want to see you do a stand-up routine. I think that'd be amazing.
You wait for the strip show later. That's going to be special.
It's invite only.
It's invite only, of course. Yeah.
Kev Hickman.
We actually met about 5 years ago, if you remember, when you played Brace Yourself.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, I thought you might say
Yeah.
that when you were in a little pub in Northampton.
That's right, yeah,
Yeah.
Wigan Pen probably.
That's right, it was Wigan Pen, that's
Still
right,
play
yeah.
there now and again with
With Lally,
Lally, yeah.
with Lally,
Of
and
course.
we actually saw Chrissy, believe it or not, at a little blues festival we did in our village, and he opened for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
2013.
2013, that's a way back now.
Yeah.
Like when I was a baby.
Was I definitely?
You must have been, well, a fetus then, weren't you?
was I definitely in the band at that point?
No, he
you
was
weren't in the
solo.
band,
No. Okay.
No.
Oh God, 2013. That's a long time ago.
Right, and Matt, you've recently come back from a 3-week tour,
Czech Republic, yeah.
Czech Republic, and I read you had a blast.
I had a great time. It was fantastic. All the gigs were great. All the people there were great. There was, you know, there's little to be said wrong about it. It was fantastic. It really was.
Yeah, because I was talking to Chrissy earlier in an interview, and he said like abroad now they treat you more like not just a band. They treat you as a job. You know, a person who has a job rather than just a hobby.
What I've realised over the past year and a half of actually being travelling abroad, doing gigs and things, is that different countries work at different speeds. You know, whether it's money-wise or social-wise and things like that, everyone's different, and it's really nice just to learn how everyone works and things like that. So, for instance, the Czech Republic, everyone out there just loves going to live music. No matter what it is, they'll go out every night if they can, or every week.
Unfortunately, they don't do that here, do they? They just
Well,
don't.
it's less of a common occurrence as it used to be,
Mm.
because you know, a few years ago it probably would have been there. Everyone would have been out going and seeing gigs and things. Times change, methods change and things, but you know,
A
people
lot
still
of very
enjoy it.
dedicated though. I will
Oh
say.
yeah,
A lot of-
100%.
Oh no, yeah, you still get the dedicated,
Yeah.
true fans.
Yeah, which
unfortunately.
always feels really good when you see the
It's
same
just-
faces.
It's
That's the
just
thing, like, if you want to
unfortunate.
go out and see live music, you can go out and see live
It's just
music.
unfortunate to see so many venues now in England, and
Mm.
although the country closing down, you know,
It
because
is the unfortunate.
you
yeah.
don't use it, you lose it, don't you? You know, and it's
Yeah.
the way it goes. You know?
That is true. So I would highly recommend everyone
Just support
try
live music.
Support live
people.
music. Try as much as you can to go out to the
Absolutely.
venues and things like that.
Forget your TVs, forget your voices, come
No-
and see somebody
no
play live, you
excuses.
know?
No excuses.
No excuses. Right, so what's it like playing all these different countries now? Basically living the dream, yeah? It must
Living
be
the dream.
amazing.
Like, it was something I wanted to do since before I even started actually playing guitar. Actually, probably
Sure.
just going.
And now you're
abroad
doing it.
And now I'm doing it. You know, I'm absolutely loving it, and it's hard, but at the same time, it's so fulfilling and so satisfying. And like I say, it's really interesting learning about other cultures and different countries and things like that.
Right, before we finish, just one more plug for the camera. Have you got any release dates or rough release dates for your album?
Oof.
This year.
So this
This
year.
year. Yeah, that's it. This year.
I can say that the Catfish album will be out in probably a few weeks,
Camera.
maybe a month or so, something like that.
Mm.
For the solo one, it's gonna, well, like I say, we'll let you know. It's in the works. As soon as all the gigs and tours and all that kind of stuff for Catfish for this album are done, we'll probably release it then. But I'm gonna at least aim for some time in the second half of this year. So.
I always say it will be out before the next Tool album, but that's getting more and more sketchy now. They're actually,
Yeah,
they
that
actually
could be the
might
next
come
10
out.
years.
I'm probably putting you guys on the spot saying this, but I'm trying to get you to plug your albums, and you know, I mean, get the people to know it.
Yeah, absolutely.
They
Yeah,
are out for pre-order.
Pre-order it, yeah.
Like I said before, pre-order.
I've got mine. Why haven't you got yours? Oh, I'm pre-ordering.
That's it. Listen to the legend. Thanks, guys. It's been a blast.
Thank you so much
Thank you
for
for the
having us.
interview, and great catching up again, and have a great one tonight. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right.